when I'm here alone. I ain't gonna even lie. What's up? Hey, you are tuned in to the Why Not Podcast. I am your host with the most, Mr. Bro Rogan. And the reason we're here today, we're going to do some reactions today. I will be reacting to some things in the news as far as like one of the reactions I really want to come in and talk about was Cam Newton. We here at the Why Not Podcast, we are fans of Cam Newton, him and his eccentric style and his fucking hats and shit. Big fans of those fucking hats. But I saw a video the other day. Well, someone showed me a video of Cam getting throttled. It looked like he was getting, for some reason, I guess the title said Cam gets jumped by students. And I'm like, how the fuck, what's going on with these grown men always getting beat up by these kids? It reminded me of when Cat Williams was in the projects and he got jumped by some kids. So I'm like, damn, are they doing this just for the internet? So I said, let's come in and react. Now I'm reacting to Cam's, he's given his part of the story or, you know, his recollection of what happened. And I'm just now learning that those were not kids, right? Those were actual coaches that he hired to work the 7-on-7. And my first thought was, what fucking idiots? Because if they are coaches that he hired, why the fuck are you guys jumping on the bag? At the end of the day, Cam is the bag. He's the bag. He's the bag. He is the bag. You don't attack the bag, especially if you're a worker. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see fucking Andy Reid running up on one of the hunts. You just don't see that shit. Like, why attack the bag? So for these coaches to attack Cam, and I heard it was over like little shit talking. That's what you do in sports. You talk shit. And what I assume, it was some bitches out there. It must have been some bitches out there. Cam said some old fly shit to the niggas who probably invited the bitches. And like, you already know, when there's bitches involved and niggas get in their feelings, next thing you know, they want to play tough. They want to prove themselves. Nigga, you better sit your ass down, because from what I hear, Cam Newton's 6'5", 265 pounds a man. There ain't too many niggas running up on him. He handled that shit. That's another reason I thought it was kids, because first of all, them two grown-ass men, or three grown-ass men, 2, 3, however many it was, y'all couldn't even bring that nigga down. He was slinging niggas off his shoulder. So I thought that's another reason I thought it was the kids, but it wasn't. So to you guys who used to work for Cam, because I know he probably fired y'all motherfuckers, you got to be the dumbest niggas ever. And I guarantee them bras that you was showing off in front of, they ain't hitting you back, because they like, nigga, don't call me. I seen how Cam was throwing your little ass around. So that's my take on it. And I don't know how old these guys are. I'm older than Cam, so I'm sure the coaches he hired was a little younger than him. So I just want to let you kids know, if you can take some advice from an OG, take this advice. Don't fuck up the bag. And what I mean by that is, if you're in good with the bag, you do as the bag tell you. Like, if I hire you, do as I say. Nah, it's not going to be no fuck shit. I'm not going to run you like no fucking slave, or I'm not going to talk to you less than a man. But if we're having friendly conversation, especially when it comes to sports, like one day I might challenge one of the niggas here. And what are we going to do? I'm going to tell you, nigga, I'm about to bust you open like Kobe. Or I'm going to do you like this. And, nigga, no, you not. Oh, nigga, I'm going to whip your ass. I don't expect for Hoffmaniac or Zach or any of the guys, Jay, any of the guys here to rush me because I'm talking shit. And I know they don't expect me to rush them because it's just like, come on, we all adults at the end of the day. Adults talk shit. Man the fuck up. There's too many of you single mother-raised boys. It's too many of y'all, man. And y'all got a lot of feminine traits. And I know equality and all that shit, but come on, man. It's time for men to start acting like men. You don't, especially at a friendly 7-on-7, because at the end of the day, which I say a fucking lot. I gotta remind me, stop saying that shit so much at the end of the day. But it's for the kids, right? 7-on-7 is for the kids to have what they used to call when I was a kid, passing league. It's a league for kids, non-contact. It's like flag football. So you're there for the kids, for their entertainment. It gets a little chippy. As a grown man, you have to show sportsmanship. You have to prove and you have to set examples for these kids. What are you showing the kid right now by rushing Cam Newton? Now you got that one kid who go off to high school, college, and feel entitled. Like, hey, no one's supposed to say anything to me, even when I fuck up. You threw 4 interceptions. That opposing team is going to say, hey, you suck. You threw 4 picks. You piece of shit. You weak. And what are you going to do when you see your coaches doing shit like that? You might rush the nigga and grab him by the face mask. Next thing you know, you're getting kicked out of the school, cut from the team. Football career is over maybe. Next thing you know, you folding T-shirts at the Gap, running a 4-3. So I'm just saying, like, certain situations, men have to showcase, like, some kind of restraint. You gotta be men at the end of the day. You gotta set example for these kids, man. So you can't be rushing the guy who's putting it all together just over words. Because I'm gonna show my age. Words. I don't even know the saying. What it say? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never harm me. You gotta get back to the old school and start reciting that in your head. Like, no matter what girl is in the fucking stands looking at you get talked to like a dirt ball, no matter if the niggas is up 75-0, take that ass whipping and come back for another day. Because now, I mean, what are these dudes doing now? Imagine that. Imagine not having a football career, but you dreamt of having one. Because like I tell my guys, I tell my kid, I tell a lot of people, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know, especially in this fucking industry. And when I say industry, I don't mean just entertainment. I mean all industry, whether you're trying to be a fucking lawyer, a teacher, a fucking instructor. It's about who. It's not all about what. And you have to present yourself like a like a stand-up guy or stand-up woman. You got to be able to show that you can handle pressure. You cannot fold. You can't buckle. Because now the guy who had a dream to become a football player that never did, but became a coach for ex-football player league, is now probably at home making rebuttal videos or giving his side of the story. Well, Cam shouldn't have. Nah. You played yourself because you did. So that's my reaction to that. You know, shout out to Cam Newton. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and give the thumbs up here at the Why Not podcast. Another reason why I'm here. I see a lot of guys giving their opinions on all the new albums that's coming out. So me, as a music fan, I love music. This is going to be something we're going to start doing here at the Why Not podcast. Bro Rogan will be giving his take on the latest albums. And there's a band who I've been listening to for a couple years now. And every album I'm becoming a bigger and bigger fan. I actually have tickets. Can't wait to see them in May at the Palladium. And the band I'm talking about is IDLES. They have a new album out called Tangk. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And you know me, I'm classic. I had to get the vinyl. Not only did I get the vinyl, I got the special edition, the glow-in-the-dark Tangk. Now, I have not stopped listening to this album since it came out. It's everything I expected. They have not dropped a whack album to me. I mean, the first song I heard them when I first was put up on them was a song called "Never Fight a Man with a Perm." Just by that title, I almost instantly became a fan. But not only that, they fucking rock. They kick ass. They are loud. It's punk rock. Just for the people that don't know, it's a punk rock band based out of. They're from the. Excuse me. They're from the UK. I don't want to say Brussels, but they're from the UK. But this Tangk album, man, it is so dope, and it's crazy because listening to it, and Kenny Beats, shout out to Kenny Beats because he produced some of the work on this album. Listening to it, it reminded me, and this is in a good way, not in a bad way, of another band that I was super fans of, and that was LCD Sound System. And then I was reading the back, and we have James Murphy and Nancy Wang on the album. People from who are part of LCD. So they actually have a collaborative song on here. So shout out to LCD Sound System, but this is about the IDLES right now. And if you don't have this, I suggest you go and find it, buy it, listen to it, stream it. And some of the gems on this album, Hall & Oates, you have Grace, Dancer, A Gospel, Pop, Pop, Pop. These are some of the best songs as far as if you like indie rock, punk. Go ahead and get this album. It is an amazing album. Look at the artwork. This motherfucker glow in the dark. I wish there was a way I could shut the fucking lights off and test. It doesn't get dark enough in here. Let's see if we shut the lights out, what happened? No. But you could tell. Isn't that tight? You know what I'm going to start doing? Because I collect vinyl, and I love colored vinyl. Zach has a house vinyl that is Pepto-Bismol pink. And ever since he showed me that, I'm like all into colored vinyl. So go ahead, purchase the new Tangk vinyl, cassette, CD, or however else you purchase music now. But go and get this album. It's a great album. And this is Bro Rogan at the Y9 Studios. And this is my Tangk reaction. Let's go.